Most YouTube creators, when they're trying to grow their channel, they focus primarily on search, which is great. But when you look at the overall traffic to all of YouTube's different discovery systems, the better question is, where is there the best opportunity? We already know that 70% of all of the watch time across the entire YouTube platform is driven by YouTube's recommendation system, which is just getting better and better and better all the time. And we know from working with our clients on YouTube that whenever we see explosive growth happening on the platform, like 90% of that traffic is coming from homepage and suggested, not from search. And when I say explosive growth, I mean, like, we worked with one guy, started with us with 250,000 subscribers. Within 3 months, he had 750,000 subscribers, grew by almost 500,000 subscribers in only 3 months. And most of that traffic came from homepage. So which traffic source should you target, and when and why? Let's look at some of the pros and cons of all of them here today. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer. Welcome here to Video Creators. We are all about helping those of you who are more established creators grow with more advanced tactics and techniques and strategies for reaching more people, growing your audience, and growing the business around your audience as well. And to do that as an established creator, at some point you gotta transition from just focusing 100% on search to focusing on homepage and suggested and other recommendation options that YouTube has available. When we took all of our clients' channel data and assimilated it together, what we saw is that of the channels that are growing, over 30% of their traffic is coming from homepage, over 30% of their traffic is coming from suggested videos, and just over 10% of their traffic is coming from search. Which is good because, as I've already indicated, when we see explosive growth happening, it comes when YouTube is just putting your videos in front of the right people for you. They're not even searching for you. They're not even looking for you. They just see you on their homepage or suggested video. They're intrigued by your title and thumbnail. They click, they get into it, they enjoy the content, and they want to watch more. Let's break down each of these traffic sources and talk about some of the advantages and disadvantages of each of them, starting with search. Now, one of the biggest advantages of search is that viewer is on a mission. They are making an effort to consume a very specific value, a very specific type of content. And if you can make that specific type of content and put it in front of them when they're searching for it, you can get some traffic from it that way. But the downside is that those people are usually looking for something very specific. And when you look at your audience retention and your average view durations and things from those people, you will see that those view durations tend to be among the shortest of all the traffic sources. Maybe they click on your video, but then they're scrubbing ahead looking for just like that 10-second thing that they really need, and then they're out. When it comes to homepage traffic, that actually becomes a pro, that becomes an advantage. It's someone who is looking to have a viewing session. They're not typing in looking for something in particular. They're just like, hey, I want to kill some time. What does YouTube got? And they just look at whatever's on their homepage. And so you'll see that the average view duration from those viewers tends to be significantly longer than the amount of watch time that you're getting from someone in search. The disadvantage to homepage traffic, though, is that they tend to surface content that has been published more recently, content that is newer and more fresh. And so you can get a big spike of traffic from the homepage, and it might last a day, a couple days, maybe even a couple weeks, and then it tends to dissipate and go away, because that homepage is being refreshed all the time and more recent videos and content are getting pushed there. Now, that's not true if you can get someone to watch several of your videos in a row on your channel, especially as a first-time viewer, which is one of the reasons why one of the best call to actions you can give at the end of your videos isn't to subscribe, smash any like buttons, or comment or anything like that. It's to click and watch another video. When it comes to traffic from suggested videos, one of the main pros and the main advantages here is that YouTube is just putting your video in front of someone who's not even looking for it. They're paying attention to, like, this person seems to be in this type of mood. They're watching this type of content right now. The disadvantages of traffic from suggested content, I really can't think of any, actually. I mean, you're getting the longer average view durations from someone who's more in a browsing viewing session as opposed to someone who's just quickly trying to search for something and get what they want and leave. You can get a lot of spin-off traffic from people who found a video on the homepage, watched it, and then your video is the next one that is suggested. But you can also be the spin-off video that someone watches after doing a search query. They watch someone else's video from search and then yours pops up next. So with suggested, you're kind of like tapping into almost all those other traffic sources, but as like the second or third maybe video that they've been watching in that session. In case you haven't noticed it yet, in your YouTube analytics, YouTube actually shows you what other videos your audience is interested in. Go to your YouTube analytics, click on the audience tab, and there you can see some of the other videos that your audience has been watching. Now, don't just replicate and imitate, do these exact same videos. These are here to give you ideas. These are not videos that should determine the future direction of your channel, saying like, oh, my audience is watching these videos, I guess I should do those videos. That's not what we're saying. It's just giving you an idea of like, here's where the overlap is, and maybe this will spark some ideas for you. If you go to an advanced mode of your YouTube analytics, you can select the video on your channel and then go to the traffic sources, and under suggested, you can see what other videos are actually sending suggested traffic to your video, and you can see what videos came right before this one in the viewing session. And sometimes those will give you an idea too. Go watch some of those videos and be like, oh, that video is missing this key piece of information, which is why my video comes next. And then that'll give you an idea of like, here's the next natural video they should watch after watching that person's video, then mine. And now you know, like, okay, how about I make this third video here? When we work one-on-one with our clients, we encourage them not to get wrapped up in the whole keyword matching game and just targeting search traffic and with like trying to get whatever's got the most amount of traffic volume with the least amount of competition. And that game is just, it just doesn't work as well as just focusing on how do I create content that my most ideal viewer, my target audience, will click and watch, and let YouTube just put that in front of the right person at the right time. If that's not happening on your channel, you can click right here and go to a short playlist we put together of a lot of different strategies on how to boost the traffic to your suggested and your homepage for your channel so you get more views, more watch time, and see the explosive growth that some of our clients have had. So click right there, and I'll see you in that next video.